Hey, what is up guys? So today's video, I'm going to be going over the books that I got for the last month, all of December. Let's get started. First thing I got this week, Quantum and Woody. This was, I think it came out a couple weeks ago, but I didn't get it. Got it this time. Jupiter Jet. This is one of my top 3 favorite John Boy Myers covers. And it's the first appearance of Jackie Johnson, which is Jupiter Jet. So I picked up 2 copies of that. Those came out about a month ago, but I put them on advanced reorder and it took me about a month to get them, so I got those today. This is another John Boy Myers book. Superman number 38 is this? Yes. Kind of like a new DC logo. Deadman number 2, very cool Neil Adams cover. I think I already have this book, but I couldn't remember, so I saw it at another shop today. I wound up picking that up. Batman White Knight number 4. I got cover A and B. Had to go to a couple different LCSs to get part of some of them. Whatever ones the first shop didn't have, I found at the second shop. So I wound up getting all the books that I was expecting this week. This was a book that I was missing from my stuff from last week. Bonehead number 1. Got the new Walking Dead 178, is this? 175? 175. That's the Bill Sienkiewicz Rick cover. Next month there's going to be one with Michonne on the cover, so look out for that one too. And it's a new story arc. It's like a 6-part miniseries for the New World Order. So that should be a pretty hot book. That Bill Sienkiewicz cover was... I had it on advanced order. Or I had it as a special order, and I got there today, which is Wednesday, a little bit later, and they were already trying to mark it up, but since I had it on special order, they pretty much gave it to me, and they were having a hard time with their system because they were already trying to mark them up in the system. So I went there, they gave it to me for cover price. I went to the other LCS, and they had them already marked up for like $5 a piece, so I only got one. One's good. One will be fine. I also picked up all the Rogue and Gambit covers. That was a variant cover. This is the new series that came out this month, or this week actually, for Rogue and Gambit. I have a feeling this is going to be, it's a 5-part miniseries. I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty decent book. I picked up all the covers for it. But I wasn't a fan of all the covers, so I picked up the blank cover. I plan on doing a sketch on it and maybe sending it in to get like signature series or something. But I got like a book. I also picked up this one this month. It's also a Wonder Woman blank cover. So before I do the Gambit and Rogue, I'll do something on the Wonder Woman cover. I've been working on yesterday. It's pretty close. I mean, it's very rough. I still got to do the outlines and such. But this was just kind of something I just threw together last night. And then 2 days ago I was working on my Harley. The Harley Quinn pen-up style thing. I got the colors. You can see the skin tones I got done. And then some of the inking, probably like 80% of the inking is done. I still want to do a little bit more inking on like the covers that she's sitting on. And then probably got about 2 hours to do in the background. And then that'll be done for that. So then the pen-up will be done, and then I can start working on the Wonder Woman, which will probably be going for something like a head sketch. We'll see. I've been doing a lot of sketches lately. If you guys want to check out my sketches, you can check out my Instagram. I'll put a link in the description. And that's where I post all my art. That's the Catwoman that I did before the Harley. The Catwoman is pretty much done. It's just pencils, a little bit of shading. Pretty cool Catwoman. I like that style of Catwoman anyways. So yeah, if you want to check that out, check out my description. You can find the link for my art that I post. It's a brand new Instagram. So if you want to check out my art, that's what it'll be. Next, back to comic books. I got Batman Annual number 2. I didn't get this when it came out 2 weeks ago, I think. So I ended up picking up the second printing. I got a thing for second printings anyways. I also got a thing for kissing covers. I picked up Hawkeye 14. Yep, number 14. Spawn. I had a hard time finding the color cover. Every LCS that I went to had the black and white cover. And they had plenty of copies. And then I had to have one of these pulled. Somebody wound up giving me their copy. out of their subscription box because they wanted the sketch copy. But I was glad to get both of those. It's the first appearance of the Angel character. And then it's like at the very last page is like a cameo of some like real Grimm looking dude. So I'll have to check into those. Alright, so that was today's stuff. Let's keep that in there for something to look at. I also got, on Black Friday, I ordered some stuff from Aspen. These are the books that I got from them. I've already taken them out. I've already taken them out and I've already put them in Mylars. So this is just, I put them back in here to keep them separate from everything else. But, Aspen does a really good job with their condition. Their books are pretty nice. I got Michael Turner, Wonder Woman. That's a very nice cover. He does very good lighting, very good composition. I'm a big fan of Michael Turner's work. Another Michael Turner. This is one of the Aspen Splash Swimsuit 2010. I think I was missing that one in my Michael Turner run. Another Michael Turner. This is a Swimsuit Splash 2007. These books aren't that expensive either. I think they're all less than 10 bucks. Plus, I got them on Black Friday, so I think it was like 50% off everything. And then also, I think it was Christmas Eve or Christmas, the day after Christmas. Everything was 60% off in the store, so I went and bought a bunch. I got like 25 books coming. Here's another Aspen Splash 2008, limited to 1,500 copies. Another very cool Michael Turner book. So I got pretty much the whole Splash run. This is, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. Fathom. I think it's limited to 1,000, so I picked up the Tyler Kirkham Lola #1 to go with my piece of original art for that Tyler Kirkham book. I got Michael Turner's Harley, is this the 25th anniversary? Or is it the Happy Holiday Harley Quinn cover? Thought that was cool. Got some Michael Turner Spiderman. This is the Spiderman 2 set for #1. I got the sketch, or not sketch, but the Virgin cover. And then I got the this cover and that cover. So I got the 3 Michael Turners. And then I also picked up the Campbell books. These were 10 bucks a piece, so I had to get these because previously these retail incentive sketch books were right around between $20 and $30 a piece. So to get these at 10 bucks a piece, they sold out quick. But I got Soulfire. It's a cool J. Scott Campbell book. I got Bubblegun #2. This is a book that I've seen it in a couple YouTubers had it. I think Seeking Near Men had it. And someone else, I can't remember offhand, but the colored copy of that, I think it's limited to like 200 copies. I picked up Shrug 2. And I also picked up Trish Out of Water #2. So those go, I have like maybe 4 or 5 other of these retailed sketch covers. So I picked up 4 more of those. I didn't buy any doubles of the ones that I already had. I could have, let them go. Another run of stuff that I got. I got Grimm Fairy Tales. Bought that because I like the cover. This is Death Breath. I got Grimm Fairy Tales Apocalypse Part 5 of 5. Thought that was a pretty neat cover. I got Code Red. I'm pretty sure this is Code Red #5. I'm pretty sure this is a Talent Caldwell cover. I know this is a Talent Caldwell cover. Grimm Fairy Tales, Age of Darkness, Part 4, this is number 99. I got Red Agent number 3, another Talent Caldwell. And Code Red number 2, another Talent Caldwell. Reign of the Witch Queen Oz. Reign of the Witch Queen number 4 of 6. Another Paul Green book to add to my collection. And then also got Jungle Book number 4. Cover C, I think. Cover C, yeah, the Paul Green. To go to my Paul Green collection. And then Campbell book, Oz number 1, the sketch cover. So that can go in my, oof, if I don't destroy it first. So yeah, that can go in my Campbell collection. So, grab another stack. Next one we got is Wormwood, the Christmas special. I had that on my special order stuff, and then I got Wormwood Gentleman Corpse number 1. I really like the artwork. The interior artwork and the cover artwork is real awesome for these. Brilliant Trash number 1. It's Aftershock number 1. Got the Mighty Thor 701. I thought that was a pretty neat cover. I got the Punisher 218, the lenticular. I have the regular cover that's in my order for Unknown Comic Books that I pre-ordered a long time ago. And that's the first appearance of, 218 is the first appearance of the Punisher War Machine, which I guess you could see it's pretty much converting from Punisher to Punisher War Machine. But it's a really cool cover. I got the, I think it's the TV show cover. Yeah. Barbarella number 1, the Jusco cover. Picked that up. Rick and Morty number 33. We're up to number 33 now. It's part of my regular pull stuff. Spiderman 793. That's another first appearance. That is in my regular pull stuff, and it's a cool Alex Ross cover. The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest number 1. I really enjoy some of these Titan books. There it is, Titan Comics. These are that's a thick book too, and it's a really cool cover. Seeing this around? Let me back you up a little bit. Phoenix Resurrection number 1. I picked up like every cover for these also, except for the 1 in 100 variants. Got that one. I got the, can't remember who it is offhand. Jenny Frison cover. The lenticular, and of course I got the Art Germ cover. Stanley Black. I got Dark Fang number 2. I'm really liking these Dark Fang covers. Evolution number 2. It's part of my pull stuff that I get pulled. Adam Hughes, Hellboy. Krumpenschnott. It's like the first appearance of Krampus. And some of this artwork is up for sale on Adam Hughes' website, if it's still available. It was available last time I checked. Also the Mike Magnolia cover, and then I just picked up 2 copies of each one of those. Adam Hughes covers and the Mike Magnolia cover. These are really good quality paper, and Adam Hughes does some prime work. I also got a whole run of Jungle Book stuff, so I'll run through these real quick. Jungle Book number 5, cover C. Jungle Book number 5, cover B. And Jungle Book number 5, cover A. I picked up this entire run for 30 bucks, so I think it's like about $1 a piece. With It's number 4, cover C. Some great artwork. Number 4, cover B. And number 4, cover A. Number 3, cover B. And number 3, cover A. Number 2, this is the C2E2 exclusive. Number 2, cover B. Number 2, cover A. Man, them are some ugly feet. Feet are no joke. Those things are so hard to do. Number 1, cover D. Number 1, cover E. It's a gatefold cover. Number 1, cover C. Number 1, cover B. And last but not least, number 1, cover A. So, big old run of Jungle Book. And then I got the Jungle Book, The Last of the Species. Number 1, cover A. Number 1, cover B. Number 1, cover C. Number 2, cover A. Number 3, cover A. Number 2, cover B. I guess I'm out of order. Put that one in there, back where it goes. Number 3, cover B. Number 4, cover A. And then number 4, cover B. And then number 5, cover A. And then number 5, cover B. So that's that side series. Now we're getting into some better stuff. I got another copy of Amazing Spider-Man 42. It's the Face It Tiger. You just hit the jackpot issue. It's a better quality copy. Not really. I mean, I think this is my 5th copy, and I keep trying to get a better and better copy. And I think I have a copy that might be a little bit better than this one, but maybe. Slots number 1. This is the Megabox exclusive variant. I got the Slots ash can. This is I put this ash can. I'll show you in another video how I get it to stay in the middle like that. I'll post it right after this one if you guys are interested in that. I like the way it looks, not slushing around a bag. Like I got this little Gen 13 ash can, and it moves around. You can see it's like it's all over the place inside of it, and this just looks nicer to me, and it stays right in the middle. So I like the way it looks. So anyways, I got another copy of Slots number 2, and then Slots number 3. This is one of the series that I read monthly that I just can't wait for the next one to come out. Number 1 is like the first appearance of the main character, which is Stanley Dance. Sticky, which is his trainer. Mercy, which is like Betsy's daughter, also the first appearance of Betsy. Mercy's a pretty iconic character. She's also on the cover of the second printing for number 1. And then the first appearance of Les, which is like the main antagonist so far. And then at the very end, there's like a cameo of Lucy, which is Stanley's son, which is like an MMA fighter. Stanley's a boxer. And then number 2 is like the first full appearance of Lucy. The first full appearance of Audrey, which is like Lucy's kind of girlfriendish. It's hard to tell because we're only in the 3rd issue. And then the 4th one comes out in a couple days, or next week, I think. Maybe the 10th-ish. But anyways, I really enjoy that series. So I got a couple copies of number 2, 1 copy of number 3, and then I got like 1 of every copy of number 1, like at the Walking Dead tribute, the regular cover, the Mega Box exclusive, and then the Ash Can. The Ash Can is a 1 per store. It's limited to 1 per store, so it's relatively hard to get a hold of. I picked up the first appearance of Casey Hack, which is Hack / number 1 from 2004, I think. This is a pretty limited book too. I think it's limited like 5,500 copies. Dead at 17, number 1 from Viper Comics. This is the, I think it's like Seattle Comic-Con, Portland Comic Book Show Limited Edition. I think there's like 1,000 copies of that. Action Comics 894. I bought this because I really like the cover, but it's the first appearance of Death. I bought this for the cover. It's a cool DNA book, back when his initials used to be DN. And it's a Wonderland, Grimm Fairy Tales Beyond Wonderland cover gallery. Alright, that's those. Okay. This next lot is a bunch of Aphrodite IX, Aphrodite IX, however you want to pronounce it. But this is the Top Cow Special Limited Edition of 500 J Company Comics Aphrodite IX number 1. Is this number 1? I think it's number 1. Might be number 0. But that's that one. I got the preview, which is the first appearance of Aphrodite IX. This is the limited convention exclusive. I think there's only 100 of these printed. So it's the rarest of the Aphrodite IXs. And then the sketch exclusive, which this is the same book. It's just the back side of it, so you can get a sketch done on it. Is it? Maybe it's upside down because I got both of the staples on the left hand side. So I might be wrong. Aphrodite IX, this is also the first appearance. Number 0. This is also the first appearance, the green foil cover, which is limited to 999 copies. And this is also the first appearance, the gold foil cover. I don't know if you can see that gold or the green. Yeah, you can kind of see the green. You can kind of see the gold too in the right light. But the gold one's limited to 1,500, just a little bit less rare than the green one. I got the David Finch number 1, David Finch exclusive, or the fandom exclusive. I got the number 1, the regular Silvestri cover. I got 2 copies of that. And then I got the Dynamic Forces foil cover. That's limited to 3,000 copies. I got the Aphrodite number 1 Michael Turner cover. So if you're looking for some hard to find Michael Turner books, this is one of them. Witchblade Aphrodite IX convention exclusive, limited to 500 copies. It's also a J Company Comics book. And then I got number 2 from Aphrodite IX, the blue foil cover. That's limited to 1,000 copies. And I got number 2, the Omnichrome cover. that's limited 2,000 copies. And number 2, the standard cover. Doesn't do any fancy foliage. And then number 2, the standard, or the Dynamic Forces exclusive. Standard Dynamic Forces exclusive cover. So that's my lot of Aphrodite IX books. Alright, for the next batch, I got Brave and the Bold 28. That's like a first appearance of like Justice League, maybe? I don't know. Deathmate preview. I got the Deathmate. These are the like the prologue and the epilogue and the black and the blue and all those. I got the gold foil ones though. Picked those up. Whole set. This is the yellow gold foil, the blue gold foil, and the black gold foil. The main reason I picked up these was for this specific one, the black. They printed a lot of copies of Deathmate Black, but they printed a fraction of those numbers in the gold foil cover. So I wanted the rarer of the black because this is the first appearance of Gen 13, like the whole team. Yeah, I wanted that, but I wanted the rarest one of that, so had to settle for that one. And they're not that expensive. I'm pretty sure you can get Deathmate Black for less than 50 bucks, maybe 20 bucks. Surgeon X #1. It's an image #1. So I had to get those. Glitter Bomb #1. I had the second printing, but I just now got one of those for a really good price. Danger Doll Squad #0. The variant cover. I think this is a Jamie Tyndall cover, but it looks like his style. World Leader #1. It's Aftershock #1. Rose #6. This is a hard to find David Finch cover. It's a very cool book. I got a couple Lazarus books. #7. #4. Lazarus is a really hot book lately. #2. And then #1. Cave Woman #1. Danger Girl. I got this, it's a Dan Panasonian cover. He's the guy that does all the slot stuff. I got another copy of Lola XOXO #1. And then Cyberforce. This is Cyberforce #5, issue 5. This is from the 2006 series. This is the first appearance of Aphrodite IV, or Aphrodite IV, which is like a descendant from Aphrodite IX. Came out in 06 versus the ones that came out in, I think, 94? Is that when Aphrodite IX came out? 94? Maybe? Can't remember offhand. I'm thinking 2004 is when they came out. Oh my lord. I got my John Wick books in. I'm not sure if I showed these or not, but they were in my box of stuff that I got this month. So I got covers B, C, and D, which were missing from my last shipment. Coyotes #2. Port of Earth #2. Rumble #1. Art Germ. Supergirl #16. Punisher 219. This is part 2 from the Punisher War Machine set. This is the Phoenix version for 219. Alex Ross 792. I got the Weapon X number 12. I think it's Clayton Crane cover. I got the first appearance of Firestar. This is Spider-Man and his friends. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. And I got the direct edition. So Spider-Man and his amazing friends number 1. And you want the direct edition because it's the rarer of all of them. I think it came out in 1979. So to find direct edition from the very beginning of when the direct edition came out, it's like 5% of them are those, so that's gonna be the rarest one. Rose number 1. Mind the Gap number 1. Shutter number 1. We got cover A and cover B of that. I think I might have shown these books and just stuck them in the wrong box. Maybe not. Hack Slash number 1 from DDP. I don't think I showed these. And then Coast to Coast Comic Con exclusive Grimm Fairy Tales. Adino Silva cover. Next I got Grimm Fairy Tales number 1 Legacy. It's a Greg Horn cover. I got a Death Force number 1 of 6. I really like this cover. Another John Boy Myers. That's Superman number 36. Number 1 with a bullet, number 1. I think we're already on like number 3 now. Venom Alpha, this is the Adi Granov cover. Batman White Knight, number 3. I have... Ooh, I got a 3rd printing. There we go. Batman White Knight number 3. I got covers A and B. That one's the harder one to find. I got Batman White Knight, the 3rd printing of number 1. I like the 2nd printing where it's all red. But I didn't buy one, and I really regret not buying the 1st printing. Sleepless number 1. Witchblade number 1. Walking Dead 174. Number 1 with a bullet number 1. Another copy of that. And Paradiso number 1. And then this is the last of it, except for, I mean, technically it's not. I'll show you guys in a second. I got these Ursa Minor books. This was, that's Ursa Minor number 1. Number 2. And number 3. These are Big Dog Ink books, and then a preview. This guy threw these in when I bought like a whole lot of books from him. And it was so long ago, I don't remember who it was. I really wish I could shout him out. I might have to just dig up the research and see if I can't find out who it was. But this is the covers that I ordered from him. These are all the Natalie Sanders covers. Ursa Minor number 1. And if you're interested in any of these original pieces of original art, you can see these on her website. She has all these still available, and they're relatively reasonable. But Ursa Minor number 2. Ursa Minor number 3. Ursa Minor number 4. Ursa Minor number 5. I believe this cover was sold with the blood in the bathtub. The original, I think the original art was already sold. And then number 6, I think he still had that. She still had that one available. Adam Hughes, The Ride, number 1 and number 2. These make up the puzzle. Cool Adams, relatively unknown Adam Hughes books. And then thanks to Rag. He helped me point out which one of these was the one to look for Bloodshot. So this is RAI number 0, and it's the first appearance of Bloodshot. But you can find a harder to find glossy cover. This is the glossy one, that's the matte one. And the easiest way to tell, thanks to Rag for this, is all the way down the edge of the glossy one, it almost looks like the cover is short. So it's easier to find it when you're looking for it online or in boxes. You could tell once you take it out and look at them, you could tell there's like a different type of sheen to the book. But the easiest way to tell is it just looks like the cover was cut short. So you can see that one, you can't see the pages, and then the glossy one you can. That's the easiest way to be able to find out. And then there's another way by looking at, like, if you look at the gradient and colors in the R there versus the other one, it almost looks kind of pixely in this one. See the gradient? And then in the glossy one, it's like a lot smoother. See that dark line to the R? So that's a big thanks to Rag for that little tip on helping me figure those out. And then the last one that I got, minus the other stuff that I'm not going to show because this video is already way too long, is Amazing Fantasy number 1. First appearance of Spider-Girl. The, can't remember her name, but I'll post it in the bottom, right here. And then this is the stuff that I'm not showing. Yeah. But you guys, you just saw this one, but I got, this is more Postal stuff that I haven't read yet, and then the entire Gen 13, some Lady Death lingerie number 1, Lady Death, bunch of Gen 13 books, and then over here is more Gen 13. I have like all the Gen 13 stuff from the first and second series. And there's some junk. Evangeline number 3. Some Cyberforce books. Yeah, that's all. I picked up the entire run of Gen 13 because I really want to check those books out before Gen 13 starts getting really popular. It was popular back in the 90s, and then it lost a lot of traction, and I think it's going to be a really hot book. It's got a lot of potential to go up in value, and right now I got them for less than $1 a piece, so I had to jump on. I picked up a couple random lots on eBay until I wound up getting the entire Gen 13 run, so it's not that hard to do. It's probably like $50 worth of books, so. But yeah, I definitely want the, and it's all J. Scott Campbell's interior artwork, so I couldn't say no to the price on those. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next week for probably another haul video, because I got way too much crap this month. Thank you guys. Have a good one. See ya.